So, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and a warm welcome to our second Goffs UK Goodwood Sale. Before we start, we'd like to thank the Goodwood Executive for their enthusiastic partnership in staging the sale. And the Goffs UK Goodwood Sale will offer 7 top-class lots from here in the winner's enclosure in a few moments. We'd like to draw the attention of all prospective purchasers to the conditions of sale on pages 33 to 52 of the catalogue. I want to make it very clear that all bidders are deemed to have read, understood and agreed to be bound by those conditions of sale. And in particular, we draw your attention to conditions 2.1, commission and fees, and especially 2.1.3 that refers to purchasers. 4, basis of sale. The horses in training that were not running today are offered with pre-sales, veterinary certificates and x-rays that are available for inspection from the Goffs UK team. And the 3 entries that ran in today's Molecombe Stakes are sold subject to post-sale vetting, which must be completed within 7 days of today's sale as per condition 4.1b in the conditions of sale. But please note that to take advantage of that condition, you must notify Goffs UK of your intention to carry out the post-sale vetting within 1 hour of the fall of the hammer. Any breeding prospects are sold with pregnancy and or breeding certificates. Condition 5 talks about prohibited substances that deals with drug testing, 9 purchases and 12 lots returnable, which covers the complaints procedure. Please also familiarise yourself with our advice to buyers on page 5 of the catalogue. Lots 1 to 8 are in the catalogue. Lot 2 is withdrawn, so we've got 7 lots. The minimum bid is £10,000 and bidders should bid clearly and quickly to the auctioneer or to any of the bid spotters who are dotted about. We have Richard over there, George next to me, Michael, Tim, Tony in various advantageous places. The auction's conducted in sterling currency and all accounts are settled in sterling currency. We do have another currency on the bid board that is there as a guide only. We ask you to listen carefully to any announcements that may be made by the auctioneer at the time each lot is introduced, as those announcements are final and binding on all parties, particularly if they are in contrast to what's in the catalogue. Any further inquiries, please see any of the Goffs UK team, and we have a sales desk that is in the medical room behind the winner spot just under the awning. We also ask you to follow the instructions of any of the Goffs UK team that may be appropriate at any time, and in particular when the 3 horses that are coming into the ring are being offered, i.e. keep a safe distance from them, please. Finally, if you intend to bid and you haven't already done so, please register with us prior to bidding. Derek Forrest, the Goffs UK Financial Director, is at our table and will look after you as we can't accept bids from unknown bidders. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go. If you need catalogues, we have them dotted about the place for you. And Michael Lawton, who is in front of me now, is handing out the catalogues in the box. So if you'd like one, we start with lot number 1, consigned by Clive Cox Racing, the property of China Horse Club International Limited. It's Red Armada. He's a 3-year-old son of Invincible Spirit. He's the winner of his last 2 starts, most recently a Class 3 handicap at Ascot. He is not declared in Goodwood's Group 3 Thoroughbred Stakes on Friday, please note. He's a horse with a big future, ladies and gentlemen. He's a 2-time winner. He's by the great Invincible Spirit, and we're going to get away quickly. Come on, what do we got here? How about £300,000 and Premier? Anybody get a bit of 300, 300, 200, 100? Anybody get a bit of 100,000? About 50 I got 50,000 instead of enough. It's your bid, sir. At 50,000 bids straight away now. 50,000 now. 50,000 go. At 60,000, that'd be now 60. I got 70, bid, I got 70 now. I got 70,000, 70, get 80, bid, I got 80, get 100. At 80,000, that'd be now 80,000 now. 80, 100,000 go. I got 100,000, that'd be now 20, bid, I got 120 now. I got 120, that'd be now 120, 140 go. At 140,000, that'd be now 140, got 60. At 160,000, that'd be now 160 now. At 160,000, 180, got 2. At 180, that got 2, but I got 200,000 now. I got 200, that I got 220 beer. I got 220, that'd be now 220, 220 now. At 220, I got 50, but I got 250 now. At 250, but I got now 250, got 80. At 250, but I got now 250 is here. At 250, 275 now. At 275, you got 3. At 275, it'd be now 275 is here. At 275, you're out inside. At 275, it'd be now 275 and now. At 275, a 2-time winner on the phone outside. 275. At 275, it'll be now 275. Anybody else in front? At 275 or left now, £275,000 a go. I got 275. Anybody else on top? At 275, it'll be now 275. But goes right-handed, make no mistake. The son of a Vincent Spirit at £275,000 all done of it is in. Here we go. At 275, then last call at £275,000 and goes this time at 275. You're out at £275,000 and sold to you. 275. Livingston Bloodstock. Thank you very much indeed. Charlie D. Lot 2 is withdrawn. Lot 2 is out. Lot 3 is our next lot. Now here's one of today's very impressive runners. Lot number 3 is consigned by Bancha House, who's got such a great record with 2-year-olds. Here comes Wheels on Fire, and he's going to be here for you. He's a 2-year-old colt. He's by the great Sidestep, the son of Exceed and Excel. A winner who's placed second in the listed Rev Door on his last start prior to today, finishing just half a length from the winner. As you can see, he ran in today's Group 3 Molecombe Stakes, one of the season's premier 2-year-old contests. He finished a very impressive 5th. He was only beaten 2.5 lengths in total. Definitely one for the future. He proved he's got an engine, ladies and gentlemen, in a big way. And I want £300,000 and put me in. Anybody got a bit of 300,000 and put me in 300, 200, 100. Anybody got a bit of 100,000 and put me in 150. Anybody got a 50 on beer? I got 50,000, that'd be now 50,000 now. 50,000, and who goes on now? 50,000 go. I got 50, I got 60 bit. I got 70, I got 80 here. I got 80, there's 3 of you, and now at 80, you're out, George. At 80,000, that'd be now 80,000, the bid is here. At 80,000, that'd be now 80,000 now. At 80,000, I got 90, I got 100 bid, I got 100 now. I got 100,000, that'd be, I got 120 beer. I got 120 bid, that's at 120, I got 40 bid, I got 140 now. I got 140,000, that'd be now at 140 and you're out. At 140,000, that'd be now 140 now. 5th today at 140 in a very, very, very good contest at 140 beer. I got 140 bids in front at 160 beer. I got 160,000, that'd be get 80. At 160,000, that'd be 160 now. The bid is here on the phone. At 160,000, anybody else around the ring now at 160 now. Anybody else here left? At 160,000, that'd be now at 160 now. Anybody else here close to me? At 160,000 or roundabout, not 160. Anybody behind you, Tim? At 160,000 or roundabout, not 160. But goes on the phone right-handed inside, in the right-hand corner. At 160. 5th beat, 92.5 lengths today. Stakes form here. At 160,000, that'd be not 160. But goes right-handed, make no mistake. At 160,000, you're all out left. At 160,000, anybody else down below? And going for it this time then. At 160,000, all done of it is said. Here we go. At 160,000, then last call. At 160,000 and goes right-handed this time at £160,000 and Mr. Cantillon, thank you, sir. 160,000 buys. Dermot Cantillon, and the best of luck with him in the rest of the season and beyond. Lot number 4 is Little Kim, consigned by Carl Burke Spigot Lodge Stables, the Group 1 stable. Trainer, of course, of so many good ones, including the likes of Lawrence. A partnership owned is Little Kim, a 3-year-old mare by Garswood. She's the winner of the Group 3 Prix du Bois last season as a 2-year-old. She carries an entry in the Group 2 King George Cadar Stakes here at Goodwood on Friday. She ran most recently on Saturday. And of course, as your catalogue tells you, she is certified in full to one of the sires at the moment in showcasing. Showcasing, of course, such a successful young sire. He's on the way up. And that means that she is carrying a 3 parts brother or sister to the group winning, the stakes winning group placed out of the flames. Out of a stakes winner herself, here's a group winner in full to showcasing. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we got here? Come on and give me what about £500,000 and put me in. 500, we get it in November and Goss. 505, anybody get a bit of 542? Anybody get a bit of 200,000 and put me in 200? Who's got a bit of 200? What about a bit of 100,000 and put me in 100 anywhere? Anybody get a bit of 100 worth? As if anybody needs money, 100,000. Anybody get a bit of 100? Who's got a bit of 100 there? I got 100,000, that'd be not 100,000 now. At 100,000, that'd be not 100, get 100 beer. I got 100,000, that'd be not 100 now. I got 100,000, that'd be not 100, but I got 100 go. I got 100,000, that'd be in fold to shot 110. 110, yes, 110 a go. At 110 against you, George. At 110, you've been on 110, you're out. At 110, I get 20, but I get 110, I get 30, but I get 130 now. I got 130 down, that have been on 130 go. I got 130, get 140 now. I got 140, you've been on 140, yes, sir. At 140, get 50, but I get 150 now. At 150 down, that have been on 150, yes, sir. At 150, the bid is left now. At 159, folder showcasing. At 150, and carrying a 3 parts for the assisted dog stakes performer. At 150 down, that have been on 150 now. At 150, minute 150 go. At 150, the bid is left. At 150, anybody else on top now? 150 now. At 150, that have been 150, 150 left. At 150, but goes left, make no mistake. At 150 down, anybody else down below now? 150 now. At 150, get 160. 160 now. Yes, sir. Did you get a fright? I did. At 160. 70 beer. At 170, come on, Tubber. At 170, but again 170 now. At 170, been 170. 170 is left. At 170, 180. At 180, yes, sir. What do you want to do? 185 is here. 185 here. 185. He's showing his pressure at 185. He got 90. You know, the real bid would be 200 and clinch the deal all the way. 200. What do you say to that? At 200. You can look as sad as you like. The bid's over here and you're out. At 200,000 beer. At 200,000, the bid is right now. 200 you out. At 200,000 in folder showcasing now. 200 now. Anybody else down below? At 200,000 all round about now. 200 got 200's there. At 200,000, that'll be now 200, but goes down below with Tony. At 200,000, that'll be now 200, 200 now. At 200 in folder showcasing the group winner here. At 200,000, that'll be now his value. At 200,000, but you're all out left. What about you, my friend? Well, thanks for your help. At 200,000 goes right. At 200,000 and going for it this time. All done. At 200,000 and sold right then. At 200,000 pounds and Tony with you. 200. House and Holsworth. Thank you very much indeed. 200,000 buys. Harvey Dent is lot number 5 from Saxon Gate, the home of Archie Watson, a trainer in a hurry to the very top. This is the property of Saxon Thoroughbreds. Harvey Dent's a 3-year-old by Mason. He's a 3-time winner who has won 2 of his last 3 starts. He's from a champions family of many winners, including Dancer's daughter, the champion. He's a 3-year-old. He's got places to go, ladies and gentlemen. What do we got for a start here? Come on, give me £200,000 and put me in 200. 100, what are you going to do? 100, 100, 50. Anybody get a bit of 50, 50, 20 on beer? I got 20 down and then now 20 got a 20 beer. I got 20 got a 5, but I got 25, I got 30, but I got 35 now. I got 35, but I got a 40, but I got 45 here. At 45, I got a 50, but I got 50 now. I got 50 my beat, 60,000 go. 60,000, that'll be now 60, got 70, but I got 70 now. I got 70,000, that'll be now 70, got 80. At 70,000, that'll be now 70, but now 70 now. I got 70,000, the 3-race winner now at 70, but now 70 here. I got 70,000, anybody else here left now at 70, but now 70 go. I got 70,000, that'll be now 70, but 70 now. At 70,000, anybody else around the ring now at 70, got a 70 beer. At 70,000, anybody else here close to us? At 70,000, the bid is down below now at 70 right on top. At 70,000, that'll be now 70, got a 70 now. At 70,000, anybody else around the ring now at 70, but 70 now. I got 70,000, that'll be now 70, but now 70 go. At 70,000, that'll be now 70, but you're all out here. At 70,000, and you're out right now and at 70 now. At 70,000, the son of Mason, the 3-time winner. At 70,000, bred to do it, a champions family. At 70,000, anybody else around about now at 70, but going for the hammer this time then. At 70,000 pound then. Last call, here we go. At 70,000, all out in front. At 70,000, you done, George. At 70,000 and going for it this time. Hammers up. At 70,000, all done, everybody's in. Here we go. At 70,000 goes this time then. At 70,000 pounds and one more. At 70,000 pounds and... Afraid not sold. Lot number 6 is another one who did so well earlier today. Consigned by Bancha House. Fan club rules, makes his first visit to any kind of sales ring, having been homebred at the home of speed and success in Bancha House. He was a winner. He was 4th in the Group 2 pre-Robert Papham on his most recent start prior today, finishing just 3/4 of a length from the winner, the pre-Robert Papham. A very, very high-class race across the water in France. And you saw him today. He ran in the Group 3 Molecombe Stakes, finishing 4th. He was only beaten just over 2 lengths. As you can see during the race, he pulled off a shoe. He's out of the mare Mia Divina, who's now had 2 group performers from only 3 foals. This is a colt who's bred to do it. He's by one of the leading first season sires in Goodwood, a proper horse. He ran a big race in the pre-Robert Papham. He's followed up with an even bigger race in the Molecombe. He's definitely got it, ladies and gentlemen. Proper horse here. He's got to be worth £400,000 of only his money. 400. Anybody get a bit of £400,000? Put me in 4-2. Anybody get a bit of 200,000? Put a bit of 100,000. Anybody get a 100? 150? Yes, sir. What did you say? 50 and bid. 50,000 now. At 50,000, let me know 50,000. Got a 50,000 bid. I got 50,000. Let me get 60 bid. I got 70 now. I got 70,000. Let me know 70. Get 80. At 70, get 80. Get 100. I get 100 bid. I get 100 now. I got 100 with my star. Then at 100 bid. I get 100 now. At 100,000. Let me know 100 is here. At 120 bid. At 120. Get a 40 bid. I get 140 now. I got 140,000 is right now. At 140 in your out. At 140 against you now. At 140 the runner in the Malcolm. At 140,000 you run a big race. I run another big one for you. At 140 in your colours. Now at 140. 160 bid. At 160 with Tim now. At 160 now. At 160, said been a 160, 160 left. At 160,000, anybody else in front now? At 160, you're out, right, George? At 160,000, the beats with Tim now. At 160 now. Anybody else here close to us? At 160,000, around about now. At 160 now. At 164th in the Malcolm. At 160 in the Robert Papan ran well as well. At 160,000, they've been 160 now. At 164th in two very good races now. At 160 bit. At 160 bit left now. At 160 now. At 160, anybody else around the ring now? At 160 now. At 160,000, around about now. At 160, but goes this time, make no mistake. At 160, you have the bid, Tim. Make no mistake. At 160,000, anybody else around about 160 now. At 160, thought he'd make double this. At 160,000, but he goes left, make no mistake. At 160,000, you're all out on top. At 160,000, goes left. At 160,000, and going for it this time. Hammers up. At 160,000, and goes this time around then. At £160,000. And Tim with you. 160,000 buys. Thank you very much indeed. Now, from the fourth to the third, sent by Musley Bank Stables of the great Richard Fahey. Show me, the son of showcasing, showed us. He's a three-parts brother to Too Cool for School. He's by the great showcasing. He was quick out of the stalls as he won the first race of the year, the Brockelsby at Doncaster. He was only a beaten ahead in a very, very competitive Weatherby Super Sprint at Newbury a couple of weekends ago. And he ran today in the Group 3 Malcolm Stakes. He finished a very good third. He was only beaten 2 lengths, having lost a shoe in the stalls. So he ran a hell of a race, ladies and gentlemen. He won the Brockelsby. Only beaten ahead in the Super Sprint, a very valuable race at Newbury, and only beaten 2 lengths today in the Malcolm. There's big things to come from this son of showcasing. He's bred to do it. He looks the part. All right, what have we got here? Come on, give me what about an bid? How about 500,000? Put me in 500. 500,000. Anybody get a 5-2? Anybody get a bit of 200,000? Anybody get 100? Bid? I get 100 now. I got 100,000. Anybody not 100? It's your bid. At 100,000. Anybody not 100? Bid? I get 100 now. I got 100. I got 20. Bid? I get 120. I get a 40. Bid? I get 140 here. At 140, I get 60. Bid? I get 160. I get 80. Bid? I get 2. At 180,000. Anybody not 180 now. At 180,000. The bid is left now. At 100, I get 2. At 180,000. Anybody not 180 now. At 100, I got 2. Bid? I get 2 now. I got 200,000. Anybody not 200 go. At 200,000. Anybody not 200. 200 bid. At 200 bid, the bid is right now. 200 now. I got 200,000. Anybody else around about now? 200 go. At 200,000. Anybody now? 200 bid. I got 200,000 right now. 200 now. At 200, and who goes on now? 200 bid. I got 200,000. Anybody now? 200 now. At 200,000. Anybody now? 200. 200 is left. At 200,000. Anybody now? 2. Yes. 10 he said. 210 now. At 210 I got 20 bid. I got 220 now. At 220 bid I got now 240. 240 bid. At 240 bid I got now 240 now. At 240 in front of me now. 240 out topper. At 240 250. 250 now. At 250 bid I got now 250 bid. At 250 bid I got now 250. 250 now. At 250 bid I got now 250. 260. 260 now. At 260 bid I got now 260. 260 go. At 260 and 10 I give me like 260 bid. At 260 bid again now 260. He's going places this fella. At 260 bid again now 260 out topper. At 260 bid again now 262. Yes. At 270. 270 beer. At 270. At 270 beer. 270 now. At 270 is right. 270. Yes. What? 280. Got 3. At 280. At 280 bid again now. 280 got 3. At 280 bid again now. 280. 280 now. At 280 bid again now. 280 is here. Yes, it's yours. I won't take you twice. At 280 bid again now. 280 is right. At 280 the bid is left now. 280 coming your way. At 280 anybody else around about now. 280 now. At 280,000. That'll be now 280 right topper. At 280. What? 290. How about that? At 290. Sign of weakness if ever there was one. At 290 and right. At 290 with top now. 290 right, sir. At 290 anybody else here now. At 290 now. At 290 but again now. 290. You sure you're done? It's a very funny place to stop, I must say. At 290. At 290 the bid is right. At 290. Have 3. at 290. At 290, but it is right. At 290, said to be now 290 now. At 290, the showcasing now at 290, but goes this time then. At £290,000 is right. At 290. Anybody else here? At 290, hold on top. At 290, back to you, my friend. At 200, well, thank you. At 290 goes right and goes this time. Hammers up. At 290, all done, everybody's in. Here we go. At 290 and sold right then. At £290,000 and Tony with you. 290,000 buys. Thank you very much indeed and the best of luck. Really good son of showcasing and good luck with him. We'll look forward to following him. Lot number 8 concludes our sale. Something quite special here, though, consigned by IC Racing LLC, the property of Lohan Equine. Holy Legal is a 6-year-old's daughter of the great Holy Roman Emperor. She is the champion sprinter in Uruguay in 2017-2018 and the winner of 13 of her 27 career starts. Lucky 13. 13 times she's been in the winner's enclosure in 27 starts, 7 of those wins have come at group or listed level. She's out of a stakes winner or illegal. She's from a black type family. There really isn't room for it on the page. But here's a champion. You don't get many champions offered. What do you want to do for a start here? Come on and give me $500,000 for a start and 500 and bid me. Anybody got a bit of £500,000 and put me in 500, 200. Anybody got a bit of £200,000? Let it be anywhere. Anybody got a 100,000 beer? I got 100,000. Let it be not 100 now. At 100,000, let it be now. Who goes on now? I got 100 beer. I got 100,000. Let it be not 100 now. At 100,000, let it be not 100, but I got 100 now. I got 100, got a 20, but I got 120, got a 40, but I got 140, got a 60 beer. At 160,000 is right. At 160,000, 180 beer. You got 2. At 180,000, let it be not 100. You got 2. At 180,000, let it be not 100. Got 200,000 now. At 200,000, let it be now 200 now. At 200, got 20, but I got 220 now. At 220, but I got now 220 go. At 220, but I got now 220 is here. At 220, got 40, but I got 240 now. I got 240, let it be now 240 right. At 240, but I got now 240 right left. At 240, the champion now, the 17-time winner. At 240, and it be now 240, the 13-time winner here. At 240, but I got now 240 now. At 240, a 13-time winner. At 240, all his catalogue now at 240. 50 if you like, sir. At 240. What do you want to do? 50 for you. 250 is here. Now you're out, George. At 250. 60. 260. 10 again if you like. 260. 270 now. At 270. How about 3? At 270. At 270, but again, 80 if you like. At 270, but again, now 270 now. At 270 is here now. 270 now. Anybody else here left? At 270,000, the champion sprinter. At 270, but again, now 270 now. At 270, but again, now 270. A high-class performer by anybody's language. At 270,000, but all out left. At 270, a nice chap over here waving to his friends. At 270,000 beer. At 270, not me though. At 270, all out left. At 270,000, then last call, here we go. At 270,000, then done right, George. At 270,000, then get ready. And at 270,000, we're going this time. Hammers up at £270,000 and not sold, I'm afraid. £270,000. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our second Golf's UK Goodwood Sale. I repeat our thanks to the Goodwood executive for their assistance, partnership and enthusiasm for the concept. We wish all the buyers luck and we look forward to welcoming you to our future sales, the Doncaster August sale next week, the Doncaster Premier Yearling sale on the 28th and 29th of August, and the Goffs Champion sale on Irish Champions Weekend, a similar sale to this one on Saturday the 14th of September. Enjoy the rest of the meeting and thank you and good night.